In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Hello, everybody. It's my pleasure time to be with you. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you Unit 6. Is there a view? Part 3. Reading, writing, form, meaning, and function. This is about our subject today, English Super Goal 1, not full class, not other subjects. Also, this lesson is concentrated for the first semester, and also it is included for first intermediate grade. Take care, gentlemen and girls. You are in the first intermediate grade. You are not in the second. You are not in the third. This is Mansour Al-Garni who will prepare and present this lesson. Well, gentlemen and girls, let's move to the first slide and to see what it is about. Well, gentlemen, the first slide is about what we will learn. We are going to learn, practice, listening, and discussion. We have to discuss general discussion and we have to improve also our listening activities. Listening is very important skills, and as you see, gentlemen and girls, it is with us on all our lessons. We cannot leave listening activities. Anyhow, gentlemen, the second part we are going to talk about different houses, including cave houses and houseboats. We have now, gentlemen and girls, we have two parts, two different kinds of houses. We are not going to talk about building or high towers or something like that. We are going to talk about caves and houseboat. As you know, gentlemen, all generations they lived in caves and tent and hold of mud. Okay. Here we have also to see the houseboat. What do you mean by houseboat? Now we have to see also improve reading and writing skills. As you know, gentlemen and girls, we have listening skills, reading skills, and writing skills. In these lessons, we have three skills at least. Also, we have the four skills, which is what am I doing now? Is speaking. We also see the study of adjectives and function forms. We are going to see the adjectives, many adjectives about the houses, and also we have to see the function forms of many conjunction words. We conclude this by practice conjunction. Now let's move to the third slide and to see what it is about. Well, gentlemen, this slide is about reading. But before reading, gentlemen, we have here what's unusual about these two houses. We have unusual houses. Some people have a very unusual houses, something unique, something up normal, something it's not, but it is comfortable, but it is unusual to live in it, inside in it. For example, tent or something like old generation. Let's see and to listen to these different houses. We have to start with cave houses, Grand Spain. Listen to this passage, then we have to discuss. As you see here, gentlemen, this is a paragraph about cave houses. Listen carefully to this, and we have to discuss later on. Are you ready for listen? Yes, that's good. Nice. Okay, listen.
Page 43. 8. Reading.
Unusual houses. Some people have very unusual houses. Cave houses. There are many cave homes in southern Spain. However, the homes are made by people and are not natural formations. These houses date back to the 8th century. The area near Granada is very hot in summer and cold in winter. But the temperature in the cave homes is about 19 to 20 degrees Celsius all year round. The houses have electricity and running water, and they are dry and comfortable. Some cave houses are very large and have 10 rooms or more. The houses are usually very quiet, too.
Well, gentlemen, as you see here, we have unusual houses. The first picture is about cave houses. As you know, gentlemen, we have these cave houses where it is in Spain. There are many cave houses in the southern Spain. However, the homes are made by people and are not natural formations. It is not natural formation. It's made by people. These houses date back to the 8th century. It is about 8th century. As you see, these made by people, and these houses date back to the 8th century, many years ago before. The area near Grandia is very hot and in the summer and cold in the winter. But the temperature in the cave home is about 19 to 20 degrees Celsius all the year around, as you see here, 19 to 20. These houses have electricity and running water, and also they are dry and comfortable. As you see, gentlemen and girls, these houses are comfortable and dry. Some caves houses are very large, big, and have 10 rooms or more than 10 rooms. The houses are very usual, very quiet too. They are very quiet. This means hot in the summer or in the winter, and it is suitable for sleeping and to take a time in it. What do you think? Can you live in the cave, gentlemen and girls? According to me, I can. No problem. It's okay with me. Now let's move to the other houses and to see what it is about. Well, gentlemen, this houses is about houseboats. It is more than 10,000 houseboats. Where in Netherlands, in Amsterdam. Wow, my God! It's big houses and a lot of houses. Let's see to this passage or this activity of listening, then to discuss later what it is.
Houseboats. There are over 10,000 houseboats in the Netherlands. Many are on Amsterdam's canals. These are old barges that are now homes. Lots of artists and young people like to live on the houseboats. Also, Amsterdam is very crowded and there are not enough houses for everyone, especially in the city center. So houseboats offer people the chance to live right in the city. Houseboats in Amsterdam have one thing in common. They all look different.
Wow, that's nice. That's great. As you see, gentlemen, here, there are over 10,000 houseboats in the Netherlands. Many are in Amsterdam canals. We have in canals in Amsterdam, there are 10, for example, like that. These are all bugs that are now houses. Lots of artists and young people like to live on the houseboats. Also, Amsterdam is very crowded and there are not enough houses for everyone, especially in the city center. So, houseboats offer people the chance to live right in the city. Houseboats in Amsterdam have one thing in common, which is different. They all look different. That's nice. Okay, now let's slide and to see what it is about. Well, gentlemen and girls, after this reading, let's see together these questions, and we have to answer and try to answer these questions. Here we have the first question is about, are the cave houses cold or hot? Do you think the houses of the caves are cold or hot? The degree inside of the caves from 19 to 20. Do you think it is a cold or a hot? I think it's not a cold, it is not a hot. This is the answer. Yes, that's great. This is a good answer. We can say not cold, not hot. This is the suitable answer for this because the degrees there 19 to 20. The second question, do they have modern facilities? Yes, of course. Yes, of course they have. Yes, of course they have. Yes, of course they have. The third question is, How big are the cave houses? Do you think these houses or these caves of houses are big or small, large or huge? I think it's big. Yes, that's right. They are big. Also, they have more than 10 rooms or more. They have more than 10 rooms. The fourth question is about how many houseboats are there in the Netherlands. I think there are more than 10,000. There are more than 10,000 houseboats. The fifth question is who likes to live in the houseboat? According to the Beth's gentlemen and girls, we have some special people that we like to live in these rooms, like artists and young people. Yes, that's great. Lots of arts and young people like to live in it. That's great. That's right. And the second section, which is about discussion. We have here discussion. Are there any unusual houses in your town or country? I think there are many usual houses and caves in my country, but near in my city, there is nothing inside my city exactly. But in the kingdom, we have many houses and many caves in Hayel, in Dawmat al Jandal, in Riyadh, north of Riyadh, in south of Saudi Arabia, and there are many like also in Al Masmak Palace also we have. But the answer here, according to myself, I don't have any unusual houses like that, and I can say no, there aren't inside of my city. But according to your city, you can say yes or you can say no. Just look at your city and try to choose the best answer for you. That's good. Well, gentlemen, here we have writing. Writing, gentlemen and girls, it is very important skills. When you write something, it is improve your handwriting. Also, you are able to make a cohesion and a sequence of your ideas and try to write it step by steps. Here we have, gentlemen, we have a chart here. We have to complete it by write something. I want all of you, gentlemen and girls, to take a piece of paper and to jot down all these words. These words are developing your knowledge and your vocabulary also. I want you to look at the kitchen, what it is inside the kitchens. Here we have, gentlemen, complete the chart with notes that describes your home. What things in the each room? What words describe the rooms? And what is your favorite room and why? All of these questions we have to answer it in this chart. The first chart is about kitchen. According to your kitchen in your home, gentlemen and girls, what is inside your kitchen? When you are thinking of the kitchen, what will you see in the kitchen? We see many tools there, many items there. What are there? Can you mention some of them, please? Yes, that's great. There are knives, spoons, refrigerator, stove, and gas cylinder. Scene, we have curtain, we have microwave, we have kitchen. Kitchen is the place that some people like it because it is the place to support and to feed the family inside the home. Some people said that it is the most important room in our houses, but according to myself, I am not looking for eating all the time. Okay, I'm looking for only for the living room, which is the suitable and my favorite place to sit in this sitting room. Living room, exactly. Okay, now let's see the second chart, which is about living room. Or why do you like living room? Why? Can you give me an examples and can you give me any items inside the living room? Yes, there are vases with flowers, TV, sofas, rug, armchair, and painting on the wall. We have TV, we have sound system, we have magazine, we have sofa, we have armchair. All of these facilities we can find it in the living room. Living room, I think so. It is the suitable place for all the parts of the family in order to sit with each other and to gossiping with each other. This is according to myself. I like it to sit with living room. The bedroom, I like bedrooms. It has sound system, cabinet, and comfortable beds for me and my brother. This is as an example. Some people say, "Oh, I like bedrooms because I take my time with it and I can take a rest in it." Yes, that's great. I agree with you. But gentlemen, this is only keep yourself away from all the environment surrounding you. But when you are sitting with your family, you have to sit in the living room. But when you wanted to take a rest and to go to sleep, you can go to the bedroom. This is bathroom, gentlemen and girls, is good. It has mirror, paper, towel, shower, and bathtub. And bathtub, this is we can find it in the bathroom towels or items. Also, we have added something here, garage and laundry. Also have many tools, including washer and dryer, motorbike, and cars. Also, we have the last section, which is about garden. Garden, it has also flowers and trees. I think, gentlemen and girls, any houses in our country has at least one flower and one tree in front of their houses. We like to grow plants and to grow trees, grass, something like that. All these support us and to give oxygen. And I'm advising you, gentlemen and girls, to try to like it in your home. Try to make it in a small plate or in a small box in order to feed it up and to give it some seed inside this plate. Now let's move to the second slide, which is about right corner. Here we have, gentlemen, many conjunctions here. As you see here, gentlemen, it is use and the conjunction and to connect words and ideas that are similar. Use commas for a list. The kitchen is big and modern. You see, to compare between big and modern about the kitchen. Here also we have there is or there's a closet, a bed, and a desk in my room. This is a conjunction, and by using also comma, we can say and we cannot say and no. Just closet, comma, a bed, comma, and a desk in my room. We have to use and at the last section to complete sentences. Use but to connect positive ideas. Put a comma before but when there is a subject. For example, here, gentlemen, my room is small but comfortable. This is adjective. Look at the second example. My room isn't very big but it is a comfortable also. This is adjective, but there is a subject. When there is a subject, this is the place for this. It is a subject. Okay, the place where goes at the end or the beginning of a sentence. When it is at the beginning, put a comma after the phrase. For example, here we have there are pretty flowers in the garden. In the garden, there are pretty flowers. As I told you, gentlemen, when the where is coming at the end or the beginning, it is coming at the end here, there is no comma. But when it is at the beginning, we have to put comma after it exactly. In the garden, comma, there are pretty flowers. As you see, the same sentences, but it depends on the situation. It depends on the situation to put the comma. Anyhow, gentlemen, I think it's so clear for you to differentiate between commas and to differentiate between conjunctions. And now let's move to the second. Here we have, gentlemen, adjectives. Read the text, circle the adjectives, describe the home or the things in it. As you see this building, we have here some passage about it. Let's read it with each other and to see the adjectives. We have here many adjectives. I want you to take a piece of paper and to put it and to jot down all the adjectives we have to show you here. Our home is a modern apartment in the city. A modern. Here we have a modern. Modern is here adjective. It is describe the apartment. Okay, in the city. It is on the seventh floor. As you see this building, it is in the seventh floor. Okay, the apartment, it is not big. It isn't. The apartment isn't big, but you see comma here. Compare between adjectives and comma also. But it is very comfortable. Also here we have another adjective we call comfortable. It has two bedrooms, comma, a bathroom, comma, a kitchen, comma, and the conjunction is coming at the end, as I told you, and a living room. This is, we call it a conjunction. There isn't a dining room, comma, but the kitchen has a table and the chairs. You see here, table and chairs. Here we have conjunction between these two nouns, okay? My favorite room is the living room. It has large, this is the second adjective also, windows and balcony. There are some pretty flowers. This is also adjective, flowers on the balcony. The best thing is that there is a great view of the city. There is a great view of the city. Great also is adjective. Well, gentlemen, here we learned about adjectives and also about commas. We have many adjectives here. We have modern, big, comfortable, pretty, large, and great. All of these we call it adjectives. Now let's move to the second slide. Here we have, gentlemen, form, meaning, and functions. As you see, this boy and this girl, they are doing their assignment and homework. Now let's see the coordinating conjunctions and but all. We have to make a sentence by conjunction with each other or by making them easy by connect between each other. For example, here we have, gentlemen, conjunction connect words and ideas in a sentence. To connect or to make it one, to make one sentence. Use and to connect words and ideas that are similar. If the sentence or of the if the words are similar, we have to use and. We have to use and. For example, here we have, gentlemen, there is a sofa, comma, an armchair, comma, and a table in the living room. As you see, gentlemen, this sentence is talking about the living room. What are the facilities and the items there in the living room? We have table, we have armchair, and we have sofa. We can conjunction between all of these, connect between all of these items by using and. The second example here, gentlemen, we read and write in the class. Read and write, read and write, read and write here in the classroom. In the classroom, what is the activities inside the classroom? We have reading and writing, and we have to connect between reading and writing by this conjunction, which is and. The second part, which is use but to connect contrasting ideas. Contrasting ideas. What do you mean by contrasting ideas? That the opposite side. The opposite side. For example, I can speak English, comma, but I can't speak French. That I mean I can speak Arabic, but I cannot speak English. This is the vice versa. Give me the opposite. Okay. There are here we have there are flowers in the garden, comma, but there aren't any trees. There are flowers, but there aren't any trees. This is contrasting. We call it contrasting, the opposite things. The third part, which is use or when there is a choice. For example, do you like orange or apple? Orange or apple. This is comparing between giving you a choice to choose between A or B. Here we have, gentlemen, an example. You can sit on the sofa or on the armchair. You can sit on the sofa or the armchair. You can write the word or draw a picture. This is to give us a different situations and different choices for to choose the best answer for this. Well, gentlemen, we have to move to the second slide, which is here we have, gentlemen, we have here two pictures, picture A and picture B. We have many facilities here in this kitchen, kitchen A and kitchen B. We have to compare between these kitchens, For example, here in kitchen A, we have curtain, we have vase on the floor, we have table, we have chairs, we have stove, we have microwave, refrigerator, and we have also basins here. All of these about picture A. And picture 2, we have also here the microwave on the counter. Here we have the stove. Here we have the plate here also, or pan. We have also a basin here. We have no curtains here. Here we have bin for waste bin. Okay. Here we have all items for kitchen, plates and glasses, like something like that. Here we have also refrigerator. Now let's see with each other the questions about these. We have to compare between these. The first thing we have, gentlemen, write sentences with and to describe the kitchen in picture A. In picture A, as I told you, picture A and picture B. Here we have, there is a good sentences here. There is what? There is a vase with flower, comma, chairs, and stop. We have to conjunct. We have to connect between all of these items in the kitchen by using and. As you see here, gentlemen, let's go back. Let's go back to the pictures. We have vase, we have chairs, and we have stove. We can say here we have flower vase with flowers, chairs, and stove. The second thing we have also, there is a curtain and refrigerator also. The third things we have also, there is a microwave and vase. This is conjunction and connect between two things in one word, or in one sentences, or in one part. This is we call it conjunction or connect in the first A. B, write sentences with but to describe how picture B is different from picture A. Here we have an example. There is a microwave, but it isn't above the stove. The second sentence is about there is a vase with a flower on the table A, but it isn't on the counter in P. Number 2, there is a pan on the stove, but it isn't on the shelf. The third one, there is no curtain in P, in kitchen number P, but there is in kitchen number A. There is a curtain. Now, gentlemen, we have to move exercise C. Work with a partner. Student A choose a kitchen. Student B ask a question with or to find out which kitchen it is. Change rules. Here we have A and B, gentlemen. A and B. Is there a microwave above the stove, or is it or? You see, or is it on the counter? Here we have a question by using or conjunction. This is, as I told you, gentlemen, when we use or, that means to give us a choice. You wanna A or B, for example. It is on the counter, not on the stove. Not on the stove. It is in the on the counter. It's picture B. It's picture B. That's great. That's nice. Now let's move to the last slides. Well, gentlemen, here we have in this slide, we have references. As you know, gentlemen, this is a Super Bowl one teacher's guide. Also, we have to use students' books. We can also go to Google Clip Arts for pictures. You can visit all of these in order to support your knowledge. Also, for more information, you can visit all of these websites n.edu.com and under T for edu for Twitter, and the official main gate for and here All of these gentlemen is supporting you in order to improve and to give more information. Thank you for listening and have a nice
Oh